Yeah! Well, welcome to another episode of Uncle Ricky's House. And yeah, it's over. Finally, Kevin McCarthy is the Speaker of the House for the United States House of Representatives. Whoopee. But look, I mean, with all the rigmarole, with all the mystery, the intrigue, the cloak and dagger, the backroom shuffles and Republican breakdowns and reports of Democrats chilling in the chamber with blankets and booze, while the Republicans self-destructed for 3, maybe 4 days. 14 times to get a Speaker of the House when they knew since November that they would need one, that they should have figured this shit out. And the bad thing is, with all the rigmarole, like I said before, it doesn't change a damn thing. The Republicans are still going to do the same devilish shit they're going to do. They're going to try to push through a tax cut for the rich, and that's not going to work because they don't control the Senate or the White House. Whatever they can happen to squeeze out, and if it doesn't mean anything for the people, Joe Biden's automatically going to send it back, veto it, and because they only have a small majority, and after the fight that they had to get Kevin McCarthy to be the Speaker of the House, there's no way of predicting how the Republican caucus will vote on anything, because the one thing you can predict is they won't vote in favor of country. Country will be the last thing they consider. They'll consider the party, themselves, their friends, the cost of a Big Mac, but they will not give a damn about America. And they proved it with this foolishness that they have perpetrated on the country for the last, 4 days? 14 fucking votes to decide the Speaker of the House. And throughout this display of petulant, fucking peevish, imbecilic, childish behavior that they call governing, they pulled out every, stereotypical fucking Republican reaction to anything. I mean, they lied to each other, they lied to the country, they ate their own, they threw many people under the fucking bus. Squabbles broke out in the caucus on the House floor for all the world to see. And then they did this shit, what they always do. They did it in Georgia with Herschel Walker. When they can't think of anything better to do, they put up a black man. Somebody nominated Donalds to be the Speaker of the House. Donalds is a sophomore representative. He's only been through 1 2-year term. Like some reporter said the other day, he probably doesn't even know where all the bathrooms are in the Capitol. And you put him up as Speaker of the House, one, to put a B in fucking McCarthy's bonnet, 2, to continue to participate in the age-old Republican tradition of carpetbagging. One of the carpetbaggers' tricks was to put or get unqualified black people elected to important positions just to vex the nerves of these Southern politicians. But they've carried it on. They've evolved it into the 21st century. And now it's like we use it to get an automatic agreement, like with Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker would have voted whatever his handlers told him to do. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know shit about Donaldson from Florida, but being a black man, a Republican from the state of Florida, I got a pretty good idea how he would behave. And the fact that when he finally turned around and, decided to maybe do something out of his own mind and voted for McCarthy after somebody had nominated him, and when asked about it, and when they announced the tally of the votes and he was walking back to his seat, Donald, his white compatriots, his white co-workers, representatives, patted a black man on his head. They rubbed his fucking head on the floor of the House of Representatives in the year 2023. The party is never going to change. It's not about... I can't say that. I really can't say that. The party has changed into something that goes beyond the bad qualities we already knew existed in the Republic. It was like they took everything bad about the Republican Party, the racism, the bigotry, the xenophobia, the fascist tendencies, the right-wing religious thing, the Christian-only thing. And it seems like somehow in 2015, when Trump came down that fucking escalator in Trump Tower, somebody broke out a regimen of steroids, and they pumped up for 4 years. Trump fed every bad thing in the Republican Party, every bad quality, every social fucking non-redeeming factor about the fucking Republican Party, and he put that shit on steroids. And this is where we are. And I know people are gonna say, well, it's a Republican thing. They do this, but look, people have the right to think what they want to think, regardless of whether it's bad or good or whatever. And we hope that people try to operate in a manner that is not only considerate of the well-being and lifestyles of everyone else that surrounds them, and we know that doesn't always happen, especially with Republicans. But for some reason, love of country is nowhere in the elite Republican vocabulary. The people that pull the strings, the people that make the party go, or think they make the party go, or want to make the party go, they really don't give a shit about America. I mean, they claim patriotism. They'll go hug the flag, just like Trump did. And, they talk about, all you commies can go back to fucking where you came from, and blase, blase, blase. But when it comes down to America, red, white, and blue, America, really, like they say, America first, it's only America first when it benefits me. Other than that, fuck all y'all. It's about, whose ice cream is the best in the yard? Who's gonna make $1 and I'm not? Who's gonna get more press than me? I'm a Republican. I'm rich. I'm elite. I'm privileged. Because I'm a Republican. What I say goes, because I'm a Republican. And if you don't do what we want to do, no matter how maniacal it is, we'll throw a temper tantrum and shut down the fucking country. We just did it for 4 days. This is the ultimatum that this guy, I mean, we laugh at the bullshit, we laugh at the clown show, we laugh at all the fucking stunts Matt Gaetz did, all the crying from Marjorie Taylor Greene, all the fucking Trump not knowing what to say because 1 minute he's scared to say something, the next minute he's scared not to say something, and he don't even know, how, whatever he says, how it will be received, because he's a loser. And people have to, his people, the MAGA people, now they have to admit that Trump was a loser, and they wasted 4 years on turning back the hands of time to 1958. Somewhere around whenever Leave It to Beaver came out. Because that's what they all want. They want America to be that Leave It to Beaver village where dad goes to work, mom stays at home, kids go to college. Well, no, not even college, because they don't really give a shit about college anymore. Education, higher education is only, in their view of a perfect America, should only be preserved for those that can afford to pay for it out of pocket. No scholarships, no grants, no loans. Because education isn't important. Because the right to control shit should be determined by who has the most qualifying factors. Right amount of money, right color, right sex, and being a Republican. This is what they want. This is what they're going to try to achieve. But they, in all their madness, in all their attention-seeking, glory-seeking mindsets, they're just as fucked as when things were the other way around. Nothing, the ones that are really fucked is this country. The people of this country, no matter what your political views are, nothing is going to get accomplished for the next 2 years. And that's thanks to the madness that has infiltrated our government. It's on both sides, but it's really prolific on the red hat side. And now we gotta suffer. And hopefully their clown fucking meme seeking asses won't get us in a jam that we can't recover from, because irregardless of who they are, what they are, and what they do have the power. Well, that's it. That's me. Like, there's 1,000 different things to worry about on any given day, but you know what? Be cool. Enjoy the moment. And do whatever you gotta do to learn how to enjoy the moment. Well, that's just for me. So long, goodbye. See you next time at Uncle Ricky's house. See you. Bye. Peace out. God bless.